What's going on, guys? Will here, and as you can see, I got something a little bit different for you guys today. I got some Borderlands, and before you start freaking out and saying I'm not gonna watch this because I never really liked this game, or maybe never picks it up, give it a chance here. Give it a chance, because I was like a lot of you guys. When I first saw this game come out, I definitely didn't want to pick it up. Definitely, I think the art style was a big part of it. I just didn't think I'd get any enjoyment out of it, but I tell you, I've been having a lot of fun playing this game, and I definitely suggest you give it a chance and give this video a chance here, because it's a fun game, and I'll try to show you why it's so much fun. And before I get into that, though, I want to thank you guys so much. Recently, I just passed 100 subscribers, and in the grand scheme of things, I mean, nowadays, 100 subscribers is really nothing when you got guys with like 600,000 subscribers, but to me it's still really awesome that you guys are watching my videos. And the crazy thing is, I think my graduating high school class was like 60 kids, so having 100 subscribers is pretty cool for me, and hopefully you guys can keep liking those videos, because that helps me out a lot and gets me out there to more people. And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for that, and it means a lot to me that you guys are sticking around with me and enjoying the content that I'm putting out. So back to Borderlands. So the first thing I want to point out was the art style. Now that was one of the things that sort of kept me away from this game for quite a while. I thought I just really wouldn't enjoy the game because it wasn't realistic. It's sort of like a cartoony almost. But I have to say, the art style actually makes the game a lot more fun. Now you sort of have to get into playing the game and playing with the different characters. And once you get that going all together, it seems like it almost fits together perfectly. And it's a lot of fun playing it, actually. It's a lot different than playing Call of Duty. So it's actually good to get something that's a little bit different. But I definitely suggest when you're playing that you do play with a friend. And that's the big thing about Borderlands. It was made pretty much as a co-op game. You can play it single player, but it's definitely not as much fun at all. If you're playing it with a friend, it's pretty much like an open world environment, pretty much, where you can select different missions, but if you don't want those, you can just run around. And as you can see here, I'm playing by myself. But when you're playing with a friend, you can talk together, and it's really fun because you can find different weapons, and that's part of the biggest thing about this game. I think they said this game has like over 16 million different guns. Somewhere around there. It has a lot of different guns. I think they're like randomly generated. So as you can see, that guy, and there's these different things on the ground. Bad guys will drop different guns, and then you can find them in chests. And they'll have different colors to them. All those things that you saw were white, which is not rare. And later on in the video, you'll probably see different weapons. Some will be white, some will be green. And the different colors just mean how much you can sell them for and how good the weapons are. And the weapons in this game are so cool. I mean, in Black Ops or any of the Call of Duties or most other games, when you're playing with weapons, you get pretty much your bullets and they kill people, and that's about it. But in these guns, this game has so many different weapons that do different things. And as you saw earlier, I was using a revolver, which are really fun to use in this game. And I was shooting electricity out. And I think there's different things. There's fire ammo, so you're going to light the enemy on fire. There's explosive ammo, there's electric ammo, and there might be one other, but I'm not totally sure. And as you can see right here, these little sort of, oh my god, I even forgot what they're called in real life. The places where you get your sodas from. Oh man. But anyways, those places where you get your sodas from in real life are where you get your ammo and your weapons and different things like that from. And as you saw me scrolling over it, there's these things called class mods, because there's 4 different classes you can select from in this game. I'm playing as the Siren, which is the really hot girl. Who wouldn't play as a hot girl? I mean, come on. She's pretty fine, and you can do really cool stuff. And in a little bit later in the video, I will point that out, because you can pretty much turn invisible and you make a big explosion and shit. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. But then there also is the Hunter class. If you want to be more of a sniper, they play the sniper role. There is the soldier, which is more of an all-around guy, and then there is the berserker, who's a big motherfucker that's taking steroids and just pretty much punches people in the face. So you can switch between those classes and choose which playstyle you want to play, which is really fun. And it's fun when you're playing with a bunch of friends because one person can play one guy and one person can play the other. So you can really mix it up and use their special abilities to the max, which are really fun to use. And actually the cool thing is when you play with a friend, the loot you get or the different guns, they become rarer, and it is more likely that you're going to find better guns. Which is something really cool because that's probably the best part of the game. It's just going around trying to find better and better guns. And when you're just sitting there, it probably doesn't sound that awesome. Oh man, I don't really want to spend my time looking for different guns, but it's actually a lot of fun. And it's really awesome when you find a really cool gun that you can sort of show off and then blow people the fuck up, which I find is probably the best part of the game. And then right here, I'm going to show you, this is like sort of your pause screen. You got a map, and then you have your quests, and the cool thing about your backpack is throughout the game you're going to be upgrading that so you can carry more things, which is sort of interesting. And the last part of that screen, I didn't show you guys, but there's sort of a leveling up system. It's sort of like an RPG element to the game where you're going to sort of select what you want to level up. And in that way you can sort of dictate how you want your character to play. And how you want your different things to affect. You can upgrade your special ability or your gun skills and things like that. And that's a grenade I'm throwing right now. It doesn't really look like one, but it's like a teleporting grenade. You point it where you want to go, and when you throw it, it teleports to that area, which is actually pretty cool. But yeah, as I've been saying, this game is so much fun, and all the different enemies. Oh my gosh, there's so many big boss battles, which are really cool. And I guess what was a different game that was? I think that was popular in a game called like Shadow of the Colossus. I never played that game, but I know it was really big on big boss battles, and so was God of War, I believe. And this game's sort of the same way. You get your big boss battles, but additionally, there's so many different types of enemies, and when you're sort of getting tired of one enemy and want to move on to a different one, usually at some point in the storyline, a new bad enemy will come up, and you'll be able to see them again. And here's me shooting my pistol again. This is so fucking awesome. There's just like explosions of shit going on. And I got my badass sniper. This is pretty much like the Barrett of sniper rifles, because when you pick your different weapons, you have to sort of switch to how your playstyle is. And you can get sniper rifles that have, 8 clip rounds, but they fire very quickly, but they have lower damage. Or you can get a sniper rifle like that only has 3 bullets, but it fucking mauls bitches, and it has a lot of damage, which is really cool because people can fly back. Oh, that's the other ability. You saw that guy. I blew up that tank, and green shit went everywhere. I guess it's called corrosive ability, and that will wear down enemies' armors and shit. And it's actually pretty cool. And coming up here, you're gonna see my special ability, and oh, right there, if you want to pause the screen and go back, that was where all my special abilities were and where I was leveling up. And if you look right now, you can see the different colors. Some of those were purple, and one of those is blue. That sort of just indicates the rarity of the weapon, and the rarity is going to dictate how much you can sell the gun for, or how much damage the gun's going to do. So I think the most rare is called like pearl fluorescent, but orange are pretty rare, but I don't have any of those yet, but I'm looking forward to finding those. And here's my big ol' rocket launcher, which is a fun gun to use. So I definitely suggest, if you haven't picked this game up and you haven't even tried it because you thought you wouldn't really enjoy it, I definitely suggest you give it a go. And right here, that's my special ability I'm showing you. When you go into it, it sort of explodes, and then you're invisible when you're into it. So it can help you either get away, or you can go right up next to someone and blow yourself up, and then blow yourself up again when you come back in, which is pretty cool, and something I think it adds a lot of element to the game. But this game's just so open world and so many different things you can do that it's just so much fun to play, and I definitely suggest you give it a go, especially now that Modern Warfare 3 is a few months away, and I think most people are getting tired of Black Ops. That's why I've been posting Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. But if you guys are getting a little bored, I definitely suggest go pick this game up. And you see that's the gun I picked up, and that one was blue. But go pick this game up and try to pick it up with a friend and play through it, and I definitely suggest that you do that. It'll give you time to get over to Modern Warfare 3, and it's going to be a really fun game to play, and I can't tell you how much fun I've had playing this game. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about in this game. I think I'll cut a lot of this out. I'm gonna go to the end because I'll use my special ability once again, and you're gonna be able to see it work a little better. But in the end, I just suggest that you really do try to pick this game up. It's a fun game to play. So much cool shit going down. The dialogue from the characters, that's really funny to hear, and all the different things you're going to see throughout the game. It makes it really entertaining and a worthwhile game, in my opinion. So first of all, let me cut to the end here. And now you're just going to be able to see right when I go in there that it sort of explodes and causes damage to him, which is pretty cool. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this little video, and maybe it'll inspire you to go pick up the game and give it a try. And don't worry, my next video is going to be probably another Modern Warfare 2 video. If you want to let me know what kind of guns you want to see me use in that game, let me know in the comments below. And also, if you're ever interested in doing a dual comm, I've sort of wanted to do a dual comm recently. So if you want to do that, let me know in the comments. But with that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.